Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have one of the biggest stars in the world secretly watching your every move? Well, that's exactly what happened to rising R&B star Tyla, who is now revealing the shocking truth about how music icon Chris Brown would disguise himself just to watch her. You're not going to believe this story. It's the kind of thing you'd expect to see in a Hollywood movie, not real life. But Tyla is spilling all the details. And trust me, you're going to want to hear this. Tyla first burst onto the music scene a few years ago, and it didn't take long for her to start turning heads. Her smooth vocals, catchy melodies, and relatable lyrics quickly earned her a dedicated fanbase, and it wasn't long before some of the biggest names in the industry started to take notice. One of those names was Chris Brown, the legendary R&B superstar who has dominated the charts for over a decade. Tyla had always been a huge fan of Chris' work, so when she found out that he was interested in her music, she was absolutely thrilled. The two artists ended up connecting, and before long, they had struck up a close friendship. Tyla was honored to have the opportunity to collaborate with someone she had looked up to for so long, and she was eager to soak up as much knowledge and advice as she could from the seasoned veteran. But as their relationship grew, Tyla started to notice something strange. She would be out in public, running errands, or just hanging out with friends, and she would get this strange feeling that she was being watched. At first, she brushed it off, thinking it was just her imagination. But the feeling persisted, and eventually, Tyla started to suspect that someone was following her. As Tyla started to unpack the situation, she couldn't help but feel a mix of emotions. On one hand, she was flattered that someone of Chris' stature would be so interested in her that he would go to such lengths to keep an eye on her. It was a testament to her talent and the impact she was making in the industry. But on the other hand, Tyla couldn't help but feel a little creeped out by the whole thing. It was just so bizarre, she says. I'm a private person, and the idea of someone secretly watching my every move, even when I didn't know it, was really unsettling. Tyla also couldn't help but wonder what Chris' true intentions were. Was he just a fan who was genuinely interested in her music and her journey? Or was there something more sinister at play? Tyla couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to the story than Chris was letting on. Of course, Chris Brown had his own side of the story. When Tyla confronted him about what she had discovered, the superstar was initially hesitant to open up. But after some coaxing, he finally admitted the truth. He had indeed been secretly watching Tyla, but his reasons were not what she had suspected. According to Chris, he had been going through a particularly difficult time in his personal life when he first discovered Tyla's music. He was struggling with some personal demons and was in a dark place mentally and emotionally. Tyla's music, with its themes of resilience, self-love, and overcoming adversity, had resonated with him in a profound way. I was just in a really bad place, and Tyla's music was like a lifeline for me, Chris explains. I felt like she was speaking directly to me, and I just couldn't get enough of it. I started following her online, watching her interviews and performances, and before I knew it, I was finding ways to see her in person. Chris admits that he knew it was wrong to secretly watch Tyla without her knowledge, but he just couldn't help himself. I was obsessed, he confesses. I felt like I needed to be close to her, to feel that connection that her music had given me. I know it was creepy and invasive, and I'm ashamed of it now, but at the time, I just couldn't stop myself. Tyla was understandably shaken by Chris' confession, but she also couldn't help but feel a sense of empathy for the superstar. She knew that he had been through a lot in his life, and she could understand how her music might have provided him with a sense of comfort and solace during a difficult time. With that said, I hope you found this story as fascinating and eye-opening as I did. It just goes to show that even the biggest stars in the world are human, with their own struggles and demons to contend with. Tyla's willingness to open up and share this deeply personal experience is a testament to her strength and resilience, and it's a reminder that we should always strive to approach one another with empathy and understanding. So, what do you think about this whole situation? Do you have any thoughts or insights to share? Let me know in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to my channel for more exclusive celebrity stories and behind-the-scenes looks at the music industry. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.